Well, in other egregious music news, I don't know what y'all was doing this week. Anybody happen to see that Murder for Hire on the timeline?
No.
Yes. Saw it.
I'm not going to say the young lady's name, but all right, the dolls are mad at Cash Doll because she went on Shannon Sharp shit and said how she felt about all these other dolls.
Okay.
And she challenged anybody who was feeling a way to get in the booth
and
rap.
Sure.
Like Freddie Gibbs is doing. But Asian Doll, who I think it's unfair to her that the very first time we speak about her on the broadcast is under this light. Like if we don't speak about people, I like to just not speak about them, but I just thought this was so wild. Asian Doll says, now it's call the FBI and the police. Laughed my ass off. Bitch said she was gonna slap me on stage and I said I was gonna kill her. Now I'm wrong. Laughing my ass off. This bitch was going to die. In real life, I told my niggas, we gonna let her do her show. She got kids with her. Just for the bitch to get on Twitter the next day popping it. And then somebody said, died for what? Didn't she just troll me and say she left my city untouched? And I showed her why she left my city untouched. You didn't see the bitch start with me, or I'm just saying shit out of nowhere. You hoes pick and choose, and that's why I don't give a fuck. See, now somebody on the internet, and that's why the internet needs a break.
It's more than that, though. She deleted something. She put the screenshot up.
I know.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I know. I'm not touching that. We don't need to. We don't need to get into it. She posted something that could be seen as evidence.
Got it. Okay.
And that's why just the trolling shit. I'm not
trolling.
I'm not.
Dog. Niggas need crook 101. Like, I ain't gonna lie, niggas need crook 101. Yo, when we was running around young, niggas was doing their best to hide the shit that they was doing. Now these niggas will show you, yeah, I killed him on 34th Street, right under the stoplight, over there, yeah, go look. It's a bullet casing right there in the bushes. Like, and then we be mad and we come up here and we cape for niggas when they get life or when they be on trial for life, when these niggas is telling you the crimes that they commit and bragging about the shit on records.
But you don't think that if social media existed back then, the same shit wouldn't have just happened?
No,
hell no.
I think so.
Fuck no.
Niggas was rapping about crimes that was being done.
That was very, very few people.
I think social media, if social media existed back then, the same thing would have happened. And I say that because it was crimes that happened. Look, it was crimes that happened.
What? I can't hear you. What?
Well, don't interrupt, Freeze. I'm going to say it when you finish.
It was crimes that happened that we wasn't there about, that we heard about because niggas ran their mouths. Same shit is happening, but now niggas got phones and they running their mouth on the internet. Now everybody got this. I gotta prove how tough I am. I gotta prove what I'm. That I can get down
how
like
much
that.
money I got.
I just gotta prove shit.
Everybody didn't grow up in the same hip hop.
There you go.
Here's the difference.
No, everybody been going
a
up
lot
in the
of
streets.
back in the days, a lot of those people had gangsters actually in their cliques, which would prevent that.
Let me tell you the difference from back then. Back then, niggas had real old head niggas that taught you the rules of the game. Today, niggas is learning the game from hip hop and rap songs.
They learn the game.
Back in the day, you couldn't come outside and do what the fuck you wanted to do. Today, niggas could come outside and do whatever with no recourse. So back in the day, your old head nigga would have stepped to you and said, sit your little dumb ass down before you get everybody locked up.
That'd be my problem when we get to like comparing eras and shit. Pre NWA, it was like a peace movement.
Yeah, it was.
It was.
Like it was. So again, everybody don't come from the same hip hop. So when Ice say that or when Flip say that.
Say what?
Niggas was doing that back in the day. I can't jump in and say, no, they wasn't, because I don't know if we talking about the same things. For me,
I was just saying, okay,
fucking X-Clan wasn't doing that. Public Enemy wasn't doing that. Kumo D wasn't doing that. KRS wasn't doing that, but he was in the gang.
Heavy D.
Heavy D wasn't doing that.
LL was running
Kid
around
Play
with all the
wasn't doing
Queens
that.
niggas and wasn't doing that.
Now he was with the gang. but that's the point. Yeah, but that's the point. LL, he was with it. But all of them niggas, they didn't get on the record and start talking about all of the street activities.
They did the opposite.
Right.
Just the opposite.
They talked about rapping, fucking bringing the peace.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to take, they didn't want the light.
Salt and pepper.
The gangster
Even when
niggas,
niggas was beefing. I'm sorry, go ahead.
the gangster niggas didn't want that light on them. Right?
Yeah.
This is my money. This is my resource. This is how I get the money. This is how I can change the street money into clean money. So we don't want any type of police or that type of light on us.
Attention. We don't want to be in a picture.
Yeah.
We don't want to be in a newspaper clipping.
When do y'all think that
video.
changed?
Joe.
When y'all think that changed?
It goes by person.
If you're asking me,
it didn't change. It didn't change because some niggas is still outside doing mad crooked shit and they don't want no attention brought to them.
Fam,
If you
Meech and
asking me-
BMF was brought down because they put billboards up.
If you're
And
asking
it's
me,
niggas that's getting money like Meech was getting money. Well, not as
Not
many
that.
niggas to that level, but they still
Feet up
don't.
at the mayor's office on the desk taking a picture.
And guess what happens? It's niggas that's getting money and that been getting money for decades that didn't bring that attention to themselves.
I'm not saying everybody. I've asked y'all, when did it change, though?
Bro, it was niggas back then. We all seen Frank Lucas movie.
Yeah.
It was
American
Frank
Gangster.
Lucas, then it was Nicky Barnes.
Yeah,
It was always that. It
He
was
was
some
on- he
niggas
was
that
on the
wanted
cover.
attention and some niggas that didn't. That's since the beginning of time. What I'm saying now is
forgot.
niggas is
Mr.
glorifying
Untouchable.
some of this shit. And now little kids that are coming up under them are looking at them as the poster boy for doing dumb shit. The niggas that we admired and the niggas that we revered, yeah, we knew what their reputations was. Yeah, we knew if you crossed a certain line, that was your ass. But they wasn't sitting around saying, yo, if you do this to me, I'm gonna kill you.
this is
You just knew you was gonna get killed.
This is common sense. I used to love her. I think the second or third verse.
Yeah.
And I'm with him on some of that. I highlight NWA as changing a lot of what was going on.
Gangster rap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but niggas was conceived to some of that shit.
No, it was
so
gang-
when you start talking about the next people, in the 90s, I probably can't even name too many other people outside of NWA. But if you start a wave, and if you plant a seed and wait for it to grow, by 99, 2000, 2001, niggas might be spilling the business.
It was niggas doing it, they made money from it. It was a lot of gangster rapper niggas, they made money from it and they took that shit like damn near commercial.
And I ain't gonna lie, again, this is why it's bad to compare eras, right? But fuck it, we here. Even if you was doing that in the 90s, it's not the same as you doing it today.
1,000%.
Neutral button.